I'm genuinely gonna do some Duolingo until until it's closer to 8. The only reason I even started the stream now rather than waiting is because I really don't want anyone to say that I was late. So instead, I've decided to be way too early. So yeah, I'm genuinely just doing Duolingo as I go. I've kind of exclusively gotten into Duolingo in the past something days. I could give you an exact answer actually, because it will be my actual Duolingo streak. But I actually I feel like it's been about 2 weeks since I last streamed. The last time I streamed, I played Fire Emblem, and I think I had a train to rush off to. So... Oh, I'm messing so much of this up. Just because I'm trying to concentrate on 2 things at once. I'd be even more screwed if there was actual Fall Guys music happening right now. I'm so lucky that there's nothing. I think the last time I streamed, I wasn't doing Duolingo. And then, exclusively because my boyfriend has started doing Duolingo, I've sort of been, reminded against my will that Duolingo is really good at gamifying its entire existence in a way that really makes you want to play more Duolingo. In fact, I feel like I did Duolingo on stream. I feel like I did Duolingo on stream years ago. I think back in 2020, I streamed Duolingo once. Maybe for like 15 minutes. I think I'd played Hollow Knight and then moved on to Duolingo. Which was very silly. I'm not doing that now. But I think... Okay, so 26 days is how many days I've been doing Duolingo. I'm very proud of myself. I've actually been doing it every single day, and I'm not doing terribly. Saying that, I'm not in the promotion zone anymore. It's hitting that point in the week where people are starting to actually do stuff. But it's just ridiculous. It's like I don't even feel crazy motivated to be promoted. It's just... So, basically, a couple of years ago I did a lot more Duolingo. I think I got like a 50-something day streak, and I think that's the best streak I've ever had in Duolingo. And in that streak, I must have progressed to Pearl League, which is like... It's like the 3rd league from the very top. And I kind of assumed that if I left Duolingo alone for like months, and then years, I assumed that when I went back it would put me straight into like Bronze League at the very beginning. Because in theory, every single week I was getting 0 XP, and surely I was getting demoted. But when I reinstalled Duolingo, and I went back on, I was still in Pearl League? Which meant that I kind of stayed where I was, and then I went down a league, and then I went back up, and then I've gone up again. But it means that I've kind of like speed ran to the top league for literally no reason. And it's kind of insane. And it feels very unearned. Oh, another thing that's super unearned about me and Duolingo at the minute is that Duolingo, when I was using it a couple of years ago, didn't try to teach you hiragana and katakana the way it does now, where it sort of gives you your own menu where you can learn how to write them and everything. So I think when I was learning, it was kind of just like, oh, you learn them from the words, or you just stick to the romanized version. Whereas now, obviously, it has like this system where you can learn hiragana and katakana and then some kanji. Except I already know hiragana and katakana. I don't really know how to write them. So admittedly, learning the kind of like order of writing it is kind of helpful. But I do know them, which means that basically every week, like every single day, if I'm like, I need to do Duolingo for my streak, but I have no energy to do anything specific, I can just kind of knock out some things I already know. Also, hello. 27 months is a lot of months. Do you know what's sad? Is that 27 months I've probably I've probably done, like, in the past year, I've probably done about 27 streams. No. Oh, maybe actually. Probably an embarrassingly low amount. Didn't let you do a little message? Well, hey, I'll let you do a little message right now, and I'll even read it. I'll even read it out loud. Maybe I got an update by the looks of it. Shit, looks like it's trying to TikTokify Twitch. No, really? Hold on, that makes sense, because I think I got a notification. Or did I get an email? I got something that told me that, Twitch had changed. It might have been an email, actually. I think I deleted it immediately. Sub prices have changed on the Twitch iOS mobile app. The increased... Okay, hold on. Starting October 1st, the increased price for new subs is £6.49? That's actually ridiculous. For like a tier 1, it's $6.49 on mobile. Never subscribe to me on mobile with anything other than Prime. Do not. I won't allow it. I'll find a way to reject it. I'll ban you so that it won't go through. Skibidi toiletry is nice. Very nice. Hell yeah. Oh, also it's really loud
Me
today.
when I finish my masters next week off.
Yes! Very exciting. I know it's not going to feel exciting, and it's just going to feel terrifying for the next week. But it's going to feel very, very exciting in approximately a month's time. When you hit... When that little notification is 50 months with Prime, you're gonna be so relaxed. You're putting all of your stress into the following 7 days, so that for at least 7 days after that, you can live with, like, only a fraction of the stress. Only the baseline amount. For some reason, stream didn't start. This is what happens when I start a stream, like, 2 minutes early. I started 2 minutes early, and I was like, yep, everyone's gonna be so proud of me. Not only was I on time, I was early. No one even knew. Hold on. Sorry, I've just got to quickly tell Fall Guys that I'm still here. I don't know why as well, but Fall Guys loaded in with no music, and it's just been dead silence. Like, there's audio, because when I tap through stuff, there's audio, and when I mess with the audio settings, there is music, apparently. I just can't hear it. So it just means that we have to just look at this eldritch abomination in complete silence, which I think is really sad. Also, I don't know what the TikTok is, but I can't hear Skibidi Toilet Riz without hearing, like, a specific Skibidi Toilet Riz intonation, and it bothers me. That's not even much less than an Amazon Prime subscription. Yeah, just get Amazon Prime at that point. Do you think that's what Twitch Mobile are doing? They're essentially trying to say, like, oh, guys, Twitch Mobile is so expensive, you guys. You should just get Amazon Prime. Do you know if you got Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription? And you get Amazon Prime, and it's basically no difference. You might as well. It's more than Prime if you have a student subscription. That's ridiculous. That pisses me off. God damn. I wish I could kill Twitch. No, I would never do that. I would never do that. Speaking of Twitch things, so, I haven't actually made them go live yet, but I have, hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot, and that's how I'll share very briefly. Let's change image 1. Which is... So I have all of my images saved, just always, on Twitch. Which means that image 1, hold on, is currently this. And I know why I did this. I know why I took this picture and put it on this angle. It was a bit in a Resident Evil stream, but I've kind of forgotten the context other than it being a bit. And I'm kind of perturbed that it's still there. Hold on. So... what you're seeing here are 3 community challenges that are going to go live at some point today. And this is how I'm going to do the rec list from here on out. I'm going to have every month, every couple of months, I haven't decided how often yet, I'm going to have 3 community challenge goal things. They're going to have a ridiculously high goal. And the point is going to be that you have 30 days to put marshmallows into one or several of these voting options. And the one with the most channel points towards it at the end of the 30 days is then picked for what I play next. And I'm going to try and not put the same options in, like one after another. So for example, I have these 3 games in for this month, but if in a month, obviously one of these wins and the other 2 don't, I'm not going to put the other 2 into the next month. I'm going to at least try and leave a gap, just so that there's actually a feeling of, oh damn, I should actually be picky, because it's not like it'll just carry over and I can pick it again immediately. Buy your subscription and watch hit series like a Dragon Yakuza only on Amazon Prime Video on October 21st. You joke, but that's pretty compelling. If they do the double whammy of raise the price of Twitch subscriptions and also provide hit series like a Dragon Yakuza on Amazon Prime Video on October 21st, those 2 things could turn me into an Amazon Prime subscriber. Which admittedly I think I already am. Probably. I should know this. I shouldn't just give money to subscription service and not be 100% sure if I'm doing it. Also, hello Thievery! You're currently being terrorized by a fly. Have you tried telling it that you're really mad? Have you tried saying like, you're really grinding my gears? I think if you say that, it will leave you alone out of shame. It will be so ashamed of itself. So yeah, the 3 options are Metal Gear Rising Revengeance DLC, specifically Jetstream Sam DLC, but there is a character limit on the amount of characters I can have in the title of one of these challenges, and I hit it exactly with Metal Gear Rising Revengeance DLC. So that's option 1. Option 2 is Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and option 3 is Stanley Parable. And my intention is that I will, finish whichever one of these games gets picked. So for the Metal Gear Rising DLC, that would just be the Jetstream Sam content. For Stanley Parable, I'm not going to 100% it. I'm not going to unlock every single part of it. And same for Ori and the Will of the Wisps. It would just be getting, like, an end state. You think I should do the Blade Wolf DLC as well? I mean, I can see how it goes. I can see how long it takes me to do the Jetstream Sam stuff. You can nearly do a whole option? Nearly, but not quite. Okay. That's good, because I originally had these set at about 10,000 each. And then I was like, no, wait, that's way too low. I wanted to set it, like, clearly very ridiculously high. I wanted it to be not achievable for any one person. I also was kind of hoping that the 3 options would be delightful enough that people would kind of want to split marshmallows between them. Honestly, we'll see how this goes. But I hope for people that don't have an actual ridiculous number of marshmallows because of the snowball effect of them, I hope for people that don't have that many, this is the first and only time the goal will be this high. I'm really hoping. Don't think about this too hard if you are a person with lots of marshmallow channel points, but hypothetically, perhaps my goal was to try and even out the playing field a little, and I'm going into this with the expectation that people with lots of marshmallows might be very willing to spend a lot of them immediately. Hypothetically. I don't think I'll be able to play games fast enough to not stop it from always being people build them back up, but I think this is just a good way to generally always passively have a source of you know, expenditure for these points. You've not, but you'll give it a try. Cool, great. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how asking the fly politely to leave you alone goes. I think it could work. I mean, when have flies ever existed just to annoy you, you know? Those things have their own purpose in life, definitely, and don't just get in the way. Nuh-uh. You have 85.3k? Okay, that's quite a few. Okay, so you could basically single-handedly fund one of these. Like, functionally, you could sink all of your channel points into one and guarantee that it gets played. But I'm just hoping that, like, all three of these options are all vaguely appealing. So, you're waiting on next month's options to be Resident Evil 5 3 times over. What if I have a Halloween one? Like a little Halloween joke? Where all three games are just different Resident Evil games. Just ones that I haven't played. So it's like, it's finishing 1, playing 5, or playing Village. I mean, I know what I'd vote for out of those three options. And I'm not going to tell you because I actually don't know. I actually couldn't tell you. But right, I'm gonna take these, I actually think I'm not gonna, wait, hold on. I'm not going to take these off the screen, but I'm going to crop them down, and I'm going to put them in the corner. I'm going to put them where Bingus Cam would normally be. In fact, I'm going to make them probably too small to be even legible, but I'm hoping this way they're just a neat little reminder that they exist. And I'm going to make all of these go live now. Oh, I'm really suddenly scared that I can only have... No, I think I can have 3 going at once. I can. There we go. And I've started them all at the same time, so as not to introduce any element of bias. Yeah, so for me at least... Actually, let me have a little look on. These take up so much space on the chat for me. So, you know. But yeah, so there's all 3... And they have little descriptions as well. All the descriptions are the same, but they should show up in chat. I don't know how they show up on mobile, because I'm only looking at it on desktop, but hopefully it's okay. That isn't a joke, you just want to do that. I mean, like a little. There's like a tiny part of me that does want to play all Resident Evil games that have ever existed. But there's also a part of me that knows that I'm not actually enough of a gamer to do that. Like, I'm enough of a gamer that I've decided I really love Resident Evil enough to want to play it all the time. But that means I want new games that are generally regarded as good, or at the very minimum, passably campy. Can't believe I can spend all my 10k in one place and win. You can! You can spend all of your 10k, and I'm sure that will definitely be the deciding factor. Listen, this round of Community Challenge, I actively discourage anyone with a normal amount of channel points from not just, like, gently throwing a hat in the ring. Like, if you've got sub 30k, gently toss in 1,000, a couple thousand towards the game that you like the sound of, and then kind of just step back, because hopefully this is the Community Challenge month that the rich get poorer and the poor stay about the same, and everything kind of evens out. This is what needs to be done to the economy. Unable to connect to the server? Unable to connect to the server? It's saying max 2k? Stop. Okay, well, at least they've given me music now. Okay, well, hypothetically, it could be 100% possible that you can only put in 2k a day. But I'm sure that's fine. What does that mean? 2k over 30 days. So 60k is the maximum that can go into a into a thing. God damn it. I'm staging the French Revolution 2.0. Well, I tried. I tried at least. I tried. That's okay. This just means slow going. You haven't even played 8 yet? Resident Evil 8? Yeah, but that's because I've seen a lot of people play Village. I'm sure it would still be fun, but I'm kind of waiting for the game to be like piss cheap. Party contributed 2,000 to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance DLC. Yeah, nice. Trash contributed 2,000 to Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, nice. Theories put 2,000 toward Ori and the Will and the Wisps. Hell yeah. See, I'll say it. This is, as much as I have loved the rec list, I've had a really fun time going through games that have been recommended to me. And it's probably made me branch out. And, you know, actually playing Resident Evil 3 and 4, I think, were Reckless games, and I love Resident Evil, so it's been good. What I will say, though, is it's kind of lovely to look and be like, oh, wow, someone's voting to make it so that I might have to play a game that I bought 2 years ago and have wanted to play for a while. Someone's put votes into making me have to play a game that I would like to play that's been in a Steam folder called To Stream since, like, 2022. There's something nice about that. There's something nice about knowing that I've put some limitations on what can be thrown my way. It's 2K per stream? Stop! Not even per actual day? Oh my god. See, I went into this so brave. So brave. So brave and so strong. What else can I do? What else can I do? You know what I might have to do? I might have to reframe this as like a standard channel point reward. If I frame it as a really expensive channel point reward, that's fine. That's fine. I can do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it the way it is for maybe a couple of weeks and see how many streams I do and see what happens. And then I might make a couple of channel point rewards that go towards the vote. We might just have to see how this goes. But for now, we're getting there. For now, this is okay. At the very least, the person can put 2K into each vote. That's good to know. Also, I'm gonna play some Fall Guys. I don't know if anyone else would like to join me. If there is anyone that has Fall Guys and would like to join me in multiplayer, please let me know. And I can add you in. Is the strat just to end and restart stream constantly until people have voted as much as they want? Wait, I actually think... I think depending on what Twitch counts as a stream, you could be 100% correct. Okay, I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna do. But hypothetically, what if any... Like, if I took a break today to go and get water, mayhaps I will just end the stream briefly. Briefly. You're gonna drop 80k? Please don't. Yeah, okay, admittedly, I'm not gonna stop and start the stream again, like... what would that be? 40 times? No, no. No, I won't do that. Don't you worry. We'll just see how it goes. I'll keep it going the way it is for a couple of weeks. And then I might have to be creative and introduce some new things. Just to see. It would be hilarious. What if we spend the next... Oh my god, it would have to be like... That's the thing. I'm pretty confident for a stream to count as ended. I think you have to have ended it for like a minute. Probably. That's kind of an arbitrary number I've just given, but like... Probably a minute. So let's say I start the stream lasts about a minute, long enough for people to actually put a vote in. I end the stream for a minute, and I do that 40 times. So that's 80 minutes. So basically it would be an hour and a half of actual nothing. I wouldn't even be able to play a game in that time because I'd have to just constantly be pressing the end stream, start stream buttons. And I think at some point Twitch would probably mark my channel as spam. But it would kind of be funny, so maybe I should do it.